Warning, my videos are unscripted. This video is no exception. So if you hear a bunch of stuttering and a bunch of words that make no sense at times, unscripted. And if you don't like that kind of stuff, consider clicking off. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. What's going on, guys? It's the Penguin Boy here, back with another big video. This video, we'll be talking about 15 games I want for the Switch. 5 are going to be collections/ports, 5 are going to be sequels, and 5 are going to be original ideas. And you're going to be expecting a lot of first-party Nintendo games, but do expect a few third-party games that even exist on Xbox Ones, PS4s. But I just want them added on Switch to probably play them on the go or whatever reason. Or just, there may be older games that I want to bring on Switch because it's the latest Nintendo console or whatever. So, anyway, without further ado, let's just go on to this video. My opinion on 15 games I want for the Switch. Go! So this first thing is my most anticipated collection/port. I want this so badly because I haven't got a chance to play these games as much, even though I absolutely love 2 of these games and 1 of them I have never played, but I still want this collection. Legend of Zelda Triforce collection. So, I made a video of the 35th anniversary, what I want for 35th anniversary Zelda, and this and Breath of the Wild 2 news are 2 things that I really, really want. And this is probably the thing I want the most, because, come on, these games are all fantastic. Mario got that love, which I'm absolutely happy for, because Mario Galaxy, Mario Sunshine, Mario 64 are all phenomenal games, and these games are no exceptions to being phenomenal too. So please add a Triforce collection. However, I don't think it's gonna be Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina. I think it's gonna be Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword. Even though Skyward Sword isn't my favorite game, still, yeah, I would like a Zelda collection regardless. This next collection is probably one that's never gonna happen, but a man can dream. A NetherRealm Combat Collection with MKX, Injustice 1, Injustice 2, and MK9. Especially, I want to play MK9 again, and MKX, but yeah, maybe they'd be 2 separate collections, a Mortal Kombat collection and an Injustice collection, but still. So, online servers would be kind of weird, but it's fine. I just want to play all of these games on the go, it'd be great. That's the main reason I want them, to play them on the go. And also, MK9 hasn't been on a modern, like-ish console yet. The last one was Xbox 360 and PS3, and it hasn't even been backwards compatible. So, just this kind of collection would be really cool. I would definitely buy it, spend all this time. Maybe I wouldn't play it as much because I've gotten kind of bored of Mortal Kombat and all that now, but still, I would want this collection. It would be great. Please, to the modern people, bring the love of these games. So yeah. Alright, this next one is actually coming from 2 games that I haven't played that much of. Like the Zelda collection, but Zelda collection I've played quite a bit of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. But these games I've really only played like not that much at all. Red Dead Redemption collection, just add it. Alright, next one is from a franchise where I don't like the current version of this on the Switch. That's like a collection of the previous ones. A new Super Mario Bros. Collection. I feel like this gets hated on too much, and I do see it now. Ever since New Super Mario Bros. 2 came out, I really don't like it as much too. But New Super Mario Bros. DS and New Super Mario Bros. Wii are some of the best 2D platformers I've played. Yes, I said that. And I would definitely love to see it in a collection, and just add New Super Mario Bros. 2 in there as well. I would definitely buy this and make it happen. And this last one is a collection that actually exists, but I just want it on Switch. A Call of Duty Black Ops collection. Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, like I said, with New Super Mario Bros. Like 2 of them being some of the best platformers, 2D platformers. Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 is some of the best shooters I've played. So, if you would bring them on Switch, I would love that, because I would. Alright, now we're going to original game ideas. The first original game idea is a new IP, kind of, and I'll need to sort of explain myself. 4D Dimensions is kind of a game idea I came up with myself. And let me explain. So this dude, he gets trapped in like the spaceship or whatever. Forget about story purposes. But he has to go through 40 dimensions to get this, like, all these gems to, after he gets all 40 gems, so he has to link it to like one big road thing that takes him to this castle to get or save whoever he needs to or whatever. But it's gonna be kind of open world. Like, each dimension is gonna have their own world to like kind of explore. Even though the objective is gonna be linear, after you finish getting the gem, then you can go explore that dimension or whatever. And the final area, like after you get all 40 gems and you go to that castle area, it's gonna be the most open area in the game. And I don't know, you just grab different weapons on the way and sort of, it's gonna be like an open world kind of game, but I think it would be fun. Sort of hard to explain. If you guys want to maybe see a video of me kind of talking about how I'd want the game to turn out, you guys can let me know. But yeah, I kind of want to see this happen, even though it's never going to, because it's my own idea. So yeah. Right. Next one is Donkey Kong's Jungle Adventure, aka Donkey Kong 3D. We did have Donkey Kong 64, which was a great game, but it was more of a collectathon. I want a proper platformer game. I want a proper Donkey Kong 3D platformer, please. I just came up with Jungle Adventures at some random name. They can call it what they want. Just a Donkey Kong 3D. That's all. Please make it happen. That's next one's another original idea, but the IP isn't really original. Battles of Terror. So you have all these. So you just forget about story. You have all these horror characters like Jason, Freddy, Ash Williams, Chucky, Leatherface, Ghostface, and it's like a beat 'em up game where you go and defeating different people. Like maybe not. Maybe it could be more fantasy based where you defeat these random monsters or whatever. But yeah, you just go defeat them, then you move on. You gotta use their different character abilities or whatever. Maybe more like a hack and slash, but not a Warriors game. Kind of like a beat 'em up, 3D beat 'em up kind of game where you have to just go. Maybe like that Marvel Alliance game, 3 on the Switch. You can make something like that too, where you just go on, you defeat enemies, then you move on, kind of thing. But you use all the horror characters and all their moves. I don't know. I'd like to see that work. Dead by Daylight isn't my favorite game, so maybe seeing this kind of game would be fun. So yeah. And next, Mario's Time Travel, probably the game I want to see the most. I really want this game to happen, even though nobody speaks about it. Just my own idea, but okay. So Mario gets a message from this dude time traveling saying that oh no, Mario 64, you have to go save your own self in the past because or else you'll get destroyed or whatever by Mario's trap or some stupid story, whatever. So then they go back in time, but they have to go back to the time Galaxy took place. They have to go back to the original Mario Bros. They go back to Mario Sunshine. They have to do some Mario Kart missions. They go back to the world of Mario 64. You can go inside Bowser's castle, kind of like how it is in New Super Mario Bros. The New Super Mario Bros. Games. So not like Mario Odyssey, but like the proper Bowser's castle. You get to see it in 3D. You can go to Mario Bros 2 and you'd have to do some missions where you have to throw the vegetables at them. You'll get to go to the Metroid area, I forgot what it's called, but you have like a Metroid kind of mission. You have like, you get to go to Hyrule where you have to go back in time and all that. And you have to collect these certain things to power up your time machine, like how you power up the Odyssey to go to the right time to go to Mario 64. But something always gets messed up in the time machine until you finally get to Mario 64. Then the dude that's taking you there is actually Bowser trying to trap you. Then the Mario 64 Mario goes back before even Mario Bros 1 happened. And no, not Mario Bros 1. Before Mario Bros 64 happens and defeats Bowser for good. So all that happens and it'd just be a really fun game. Sort of hard to explain. I could also make a video talking about this game, but if that sounds interesting, let me know. I would love to see a game like this happen. So yeah. Alright. And the final game for here is one that's not really my original idea, but it's still an original idea. It's Zelda Maker. Don't want to say much about it. Just you make your own top-down Zelda levels would be fun. And that's all I'm gonna really say about it. So now with sequels, the sequel I want the most. So Breath of the Wild sequel has been announced. I am so excited because Breath of the Wild is probably my favorite game of all time. And even though I'm really excited for the Breath of the Wild sequel, I do think that the other amazing Switch game probably needs a sequel more than Breath of the Wild because there's much more potential. It has a lot more that it can do, while Breath of the Wild already feels really complete, while this other game doesn't feel like the game feels complete, but I feel like there's a lot more ideas they could add. Super Mario Odyssey 2. They could just add a bunch more kingdoms, maybe 2-player, like a proper 2-player, and they could make this the ultimate 3D Mario, because if a game actually beats Mario Galaxy, I will respect it. And next one, again talking about Mario in 3D, Super Mario Maker 3D. Okay, this one might be a little hard to implement. The levels would have to be linear somewhat, even in the Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine theme. But it wouldn't have to be super. You just make your own platforming kind of levels, and with Mario Sunshine you have to do levels made with FLUDD. Mario Galaxy you do like levels using gravity, and you'd have only 3 themes, but still. They could even just make one, like not really themes, where you just add a bunch of platforms and all, and it's not based on other games, and you just make your own 3D level or whatever. I don't know, I just want to see some kind of Mario Maker 3D. I love the Mario Maker games, so the 3D one would be great. Alright, this next one is coming from a franchise that's really dead, and I probably wouldn't even buy this game, but I just want to see this happen because I want this franchise to come back, because I loved this back as when I was younger. I probably wouldn't even buy this sequel, but still. A new Skylanders game, because that franchise died, and while I don't like how Activision makes it all money grabby, just maybe bring back the series, because I like the series and I'm sad to see that it's kind of dead now. And just a new Skylanders game would be great. Alright, now the next one is one that I can't take much ideas of, but I would like. A new Overwatch game. I think it's been announced, I don't know actually. But yeah, Overwatch 1 is probably my favorite first-person shooter, and I would like to see a second one for some reason. I don't know why. I do. Maybe they could add a lot more character options, a lot more like types of abilities or whatever. I don't know. Now for this final one, I love playing games with family and friends and all, so I would love to see this on Nintendo Land 2. Nintendo Land on the Wii U was a game I sadly missed out on because I didn't get a Wii U. Even though I did, but when I played it at a friend's house, I absolutely loved it. And they could probably even port Nintendo Land, I don't care, but make a Nintendo Land sequel. Maybe add a bunch of the good mini games from the first one and add more mini games. I would like that. So yeah, the final sequel is Nintendo Land 2. Thank you guys for watching. I know I didn't explain all the games in depth. This is just more of like, alright, games I want for the Switch. But if any of these sounded interesting, let me know down below. Let me know what all you'd like to see. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.